Now someone cheated on her. We don't know how she's going to react to that. So that's different to you lot breaking up because your priority was the child and there's no time for a relationship between the two of you. Or it's just not working. You know what I'm saying? But when they cheat, like I said, they could take it two ways. As already mentioned, they could take it like you're lying, you're a bitter ex, and throw you under the bus, make you look crazy, and you know the truth. Right. Or they take it into consideration and like, ah, cool, that re-emphasizes the fact that that's the mother of your child. She's the reason why. That you had a child with her to begin with. You know what I mean? Like she fit the criteria that you wanted. You know what I mean? Then you're like, alright, cool, let her deal with it. At least she knows. You know what I mean? They can only take it two ways, realistically. One, they'll deny it, and two, they'll look into it until there's the proof to say, alright, cool, yeah, you were telling me, thanks for looking up.
The way that they react on them, or the way that they react after that is obviously it's just that's on them, innit? But
and it's a reflection of hopefully of how they look after your child, though. That's the thing. It's more insight for yourself, bro. Because otherwise, if you have to go to court, because that's just where snitching is important. Yeah. If you have to go to court with your baby mom because you feel like actually the welfare of your child might not be, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Based off that situation, then you know, alright, cool. If she's in a toxic relationship, then that's gonna be a problem for your child. Full stop. Right. You know what I mean? So. You might,
but then ultimately, it's her choice, you know, and you can't actually do anything about it. If she wants to stay in that relationship,
no, she wants to. But then, like I said, it's not about her anymore. It's about the child.
Yeah. But it's never about her. I'm not telling her for her.
No, that's neither am I. Don't get twisted. Neither am I. But at the same time, you want her to be good. Like it's not like you're like, bro. You're not gonna look at her one day and nah, whoa.
Not me, boy. Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not me, boy. Hey, look, man. Whether you're good or not, that's your business. Yeah, you last me. You last me.
No. But you know what I mean. On a like a, we'll say a civil level, you want her to be alright. Like you don't wish bad things on her. Put it that way. You know what I mean. So you want it to be civil. It's bad things. It's crazy, man. Man said he wants his
I'm not wishing bad things, but I'm not wishing great things.
No, you don't have to wish great things, but you don't want anything bad necessarily.
No, I'm hearing you.
You know what I mean? But it's different if you didn't see nothing and the next man told you, oh, you saw and it's all he said, she said.
Yeah.
Because you actually witnessed it, and it's you kind of, you know what I mean? Well, I got one related to the one before. Yeah.
Go on.
Kind of similar. It might have been mentioned on it. But I saw this image.
Did you get any Maggie? Sorry. Did you get any Maggie?
It didn't.
No, I didn't. I'm not having
it. So it's just us two?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you got the
pre-workout.
Listen, it's protein, beef isolate protein. Yeah, don't hate on the thing.
I hear you. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, cool. So you're with your missus, yeah, and you lot got married,
right?
But like the way you've agreed it is that essentially she stays home, she can look after the kids, and then you're working. Right. So you're the main breadwinner in the family, yeah. And that's been you lot have come to that agreement. She could have worked. You lot have agreed that alright, cool.
She wanted to be the.
She could. No, it's not even necessary. You lot came to an agreement that she will be the one at home, and she's happy doing that.
She's happy doing it.
She's happy doing that.
She want to do it though.
She didn't mind. She either way, like
she was okay.
She was okay with like if they had to work. Yeah. So you lot came to that. So you lot are good in terms of that, yeah. Cool. So she's basically she's not working and whatnot. So you're the main breadwinner. She's asked you to buy her something. Yeah. She's asked you to buy her. She saw these Gucci sliders, and then she's asked you like, Gucci. Oh, like, do you mind buying them for me? And then you say you're gonna have to wait like 2 months. We've got priorities. She goes to her older brother, and she says the same thing. Can you buy it? And he buys it for her there and then. Yeah. So this is a scenario that actually happened, didn't it? Yeah. The Don messaged the brother and said, "I don't appreciate you buying things for my wife when I've told her to wait. There was a reason for it. Like I don't appreciate." The brother responds, "Shut up! It's not my fault. You're broke. Who's in the right and who's in the wrong?" Or what would you do in that situation?
Do you know why I'm on the fence? Because
you don't know that my man's broke. He said he has a reason. That might not be
right because there could be some. And obviously, they've come to this agreement that the woman stays home, looks after the kids, and he works and obviously provides. Now he's providing, most of his money is going towards the family, but he might have stuff that he's trying to do on the outside where he can't actually buy her gifts and whatnot. But I'll say this: you gotta know who you're getting into a relationship with. So you either know that your missus wants gifts, like most of the time. Sometimes, or doesn't really like gifts.
No, it was just a random thing. It was just a random thing. She just threw it out there.
Yeah, but in your relationship, you would have known that she does random stuff like that. This won't be the first time she's done it.
Potentially not. But yeah, no, fair enough.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know your missus.
Fair enough.
So you have to know your missus, bro. So if you know your missus does that, you got to put that piece to the side, bro. And you got to have something at least to say, I got to give that to her.
All right, cool. So you're looking at it from the piece perspective. What about in terms of morally, which one was right, which one was wrong?
That's where I'm conflicted, because morally the brother's wrong. Because you were
I don't think he's wrong.
He's not wrong.
I don't think he's wrong either. There's two things. Well, go on. Finish it.
No, because morally...
I
might be thinking with a very juvenile mind, but sometimes, like, there's certain standards in a relationship, innit?
Yeah.
If you are doing the mad thing all the time, your missus is going to expect the mad thing all the time. If you know you can't provide the mad thing, sometimes you have to, even if sometimes you have it, you have to say, can't do it right now, whatever. You get me? And obviously she will never know because it's your piece. You know what I'm saying? So maybe in that situation, he was trying to save, like, just trying to not lower the expectation, but not trying to take it to that level where she could feel comfortable to ask him for it all the time. Because if he says yes this time straight away, then maybe she'll be like, oh, next time I'll be like, oh, he said yes straight away. Next time I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna get it straight away.
Alright,
do you get what I'm trying to say?
So he's in. So what you saying in terms of?
So what I'm saying is him trying to do. And by the way, I'm not saying he's right or wrong.
No,
What he was trying to do. Him trying to do that is him trying to obviously play out that scenario and make it work to his favor. The brother buying it spoils what he's trying to do, and at the end of the day, that's his dynamic with his wife, so you shouldn't really get involved. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I get it. So there's two things. So
again,
and they're independent of each other, innit? Number one is if you had a little sister,
right?
It's hard for you, the youngest, isn't it? You're the youngest, isn't it? So it's
I'll say nieces.
But yeah, alright, cool. So it's the equivalent of that, innit? Because you grew up, whatnot, yeah? Cool. So if they ask you for something, regardless of anything, and they've come to you and asked for it, you're probably gonna be like, and you know you got that.
Yeah.
You're like, you'll get it.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? Same. My little
100%.
sister asked for it.
Innit, JJ? Right. Go on.
Yeah. You'd get it. So that's independent. That's just that. Yeah. Cool. So if regardless of my man's wife, if she went to her brother and asked for something and he got it for her, that's between them two. Depends how he spun it. If she said to him, I'll ask my husband for it. If she said to him, I asked my husband to get it, he ain't trying to get it for me. Do you want to get this for me?
Yeah.
That's mad. That's crazy.
That's the problem.
That's crazy.
And it's a problem if the brother gets it.
Huh?
And it's a problem if the brother gets it now because of how she said it. Or is it just... It's
still no, she shouldn't have said that full stop. It's still bad that she said that, but that brother can say, like, he can do whatever he wants, and at the end of the day, like, that's his sister. Whatever he wants to do for his sister, he's entitled to do. Like, it's irrelevant.
Yeah, because really and truly,
that's his sister.
It's idealistic to think that he will go to the husband and be like, oh, you said that you weren't getting it, you did it for a reason. Like, I understand that.
Yeah, so but he's not thinking about the husband or that, but he's thinking about his sister. His sister 100%. Wants it. He wants to make her feel good. Yeah, so he'll get it for her, innit? So that's that. Cool. Now, the husband not getting it isn't wrong either. Because, like you said, he might have had priorities. For example, they could have been saving up for a house.
Right.
So he's put the money aside and said, why do you need Gucci sliders now?
It depends, though. If they're saving up for... Like, if the wife knows what they're doing, and she knows where all this money's going, and she's asking for it, then that's unreasonable. But if she doesn't know and you've left her in the dark... Yeah. Then I think that's where the problem is. I think that's where
no, but I said they've come to a mutual agreement that she'll work from home. That sounds crazy, but that she'll stay at home. Yeah, you're the main breadwinner. Yeah. Come to agreement that you'll get in the yard. Sometimes females do this when they just forget, like your priorities, your priorities. So they might it might be a thing where they just see it and they're like, do you want to get me that? Like, and they'll ask you in a way, like in a style way, like, be cheeky. Yeah, but maybe she really wanted it because it's the first time she's seen it, or it could have been on sale.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is that she's asked for it.
I think that's where we need to understand where females are different to men. Because we know what we're going to get. They can see something, like, females will window shop. Yeah. I said ladies, women. Women will window shop. But us men, we know what we're going to get. Most of us anyway. We know what we're going to get. We're just getting it. So we probably need to understand that they've seen this, they're feeling it at the time, so they want to get it and whatnot. But yeah. Go on, sorry.
So... Yeah, they could have been saving up for something. She's aware of it, but at the time, it's not in her head that she just wants that, innit? Yeah. So he's not actually wrong for saying nah. I think what's wrong is him reaching out to the brother and them having that interaction. Because that's for him to sort out with his missus. Because if he's had the conversation, he said, no, you can wait. And then she's gone to her brother.
I agree.
She's gone to her brother and asked for it. The problem's not the brother, regardless of whether he buys it or not. The problem is she went to the brother anyways. So his problem's with her, not the brother. So if the brother wants to buy it, I'm not gonna lie. What can you say? You didn't buy it. The way he's gonna see it, regardless of whether it's a priority or not, you didn't buy it. My sister wants it. I want to make her happy. I'm buying it. What? Like, you can't say anything.
No, 100%.
You see what I'm saying?
No,
so,
I agree with you.
I don't think that interaction should happen because he should have tried to talk to his missus, not the brother.
It's almost like when a man catches his missus cheating with another guy and he goes to the guy. Like, your missus is the one who's cheating on you, bro. It's not.
Still gonna punch up the guy.
Yeah, because you're sad. That's why.
But this is the other thing. Now add it to the other scenario you lot just mentioned about the two brothers that are generals of the ends.
Right.
Imagine it's them two. So you're with that girl. You got married.
No, if it's them two, you gotta put it in writing. You gotta put it in email. Like, it's big. Like, you can't. Nah, bro, you gotta watch out for yourself, you know. Fuck that, bro. If it's them two, yeah, I'm gone, bro. Fuck that, bro. That's all long, man. Nah, man. And it does depend on the guy, you know.
It don't.
It does depend on the brother. No, it depends on the brother how you're gonna approach them. Not that you talk to them or not, bro. Like, bro, you think I won't put that in writing, bro?
No. I'm not gonna lie though. You get the sneakiest brother that will think they're on crowd because they're sister.
Yeah, but he gets punched out.
He gets punched.
I know. No. That happens. But
we're tied in. Like, what we doing here?
Alright, this leads me to my next scenario quickly before we switch up the subject. I was looking at the time. I was looking at the time.
Yeah, I hear you. Go on.
This scenario is a bit techie, but I want to see what the man am gonna do. Yeah. So let's say you've got your wife. You've gone to your mum's house. She's cooked dinner.
Right. I can see what this is
You
going
couple family members are there, sisters, brothers. Everyone's eating, having a good time, and your mum and your wife getting into a little argument over the food, for example.
Who cooked the food?
Who cooked the food? Mum.
I never get these scenarios, you know. I never get
Go
this.
on.
What do you mean you never get it?
Why are
you
we
don't understand
arguing
it?
about?
Now, let's say, for example, your missus might say, when I cook the mash, I cook it like this.
Why are you opening your mouth?
Some people don't think when they speak. That's why.
There's too much salt.
I hear you.
Mad
Or
thing.
I hear you.
But let's say just a comment.
Yeah.
And then mum's rubbed the wrong way now.
Right.
She's fuming. She hits back, and then your wife hits back, and it's a back and forth. Your mum gets up and slaps your wife.
Hey, that escalated quickly, you know. Man said your mum gets to slap your wife.
I'm not done.
Oh shit! Oh god.
So your mum gets up, she slaps your wife, bang, across the face one time. Yeah. So you're there looking at them like, what's going on? Your mum just slapped your wife. So your wife gets up, she bangs your mum. What do you do?
Survival of the fittest.
Hey, I'm calling my sister, but they're punching up my wife. Bro. They're gonna have to.
Yeah, but who's your sister gonna back? Your mum or your wife?
Wife.
My mum. I don't like put it this way, yeah. The fact that she had the audacity to open her mouth and say anything says that she don't respect her elders, anyways.
No, but
Who spoke
no,
first?
no. But
Who spoke
No,
first?
the wife made the comment about the food.
Yeah, who spoke first?
She did.
Let's say, for example, your wife says, I really like the way you made the mashed potato, but when I make it like this.
You didn't need to add when I make it.
Yeah.
So you not made it.
Sometimes people just talk in conversation. She's not meaning it in the way.
Okay,
Like,
and let's say your mum took it in the wrong way. It wasn't that deep.
Yeah, but you need to.
She's
I need to
taking
know
it
what
that way
she
and
said.
say, well, the way you make mashed potato is disgusting. Your mum just flips it. Then what? Then your wife goes, oh, bro.
The only way my mum's gonna flip it is if there's any negative in what she just said. Any negative whatsoever. So you could say, I like the way you made the mashed potato. That's it. Yeah. We all know how mums feel about their cooking. How grandmas feel about their cooking.
Grandmas is techie.
It's techie. Like grandmas will feed you 15 times a day. Bro.
You say one thing about their food, it's long.
It's long, exactly. So what I'm saying is, you know the dynamic already. So you're gonna come in here and say, I like the way.
But like
you
I
made
said,
it,
she didn't mean no malice at all. It was just a passing comment.
She should have chosen her words more carefully, right?
So you're blaming the wife. Okay, so what are you doing then?
100%.
Because right now your wife's got one backhand, your mum's got one banged.
Mortal Kombat versus DC. You got to go at it, bro.
Wait.
So just gonna let them fight? What the hell?
No, that's a techie one. That's techie as hell. That's techie as hell because it's like you got to pattern it at mom's house to sort it out, but then you got to go home and do that one.
So what do you do?
I'm separating it. I'm sticking on both of them. How dare you not behave at the table like this? We're a family and we're eating. How dare you?
You're ruining the dinner.
You're ruining it. Look at my lips.
Yeah. No, honestly, I'm like, what are you not doing? Go to my mum, very disappointed in you. But the mash tastes nice.
Nah, you should do. Actually, you could spin it and make them both mad at you, and they'll forget about the fact they had beef with each other. Just say both your mashes are dead.
At this point, one. What? Nah, bro.
What?
No.
Are you
You have to firm it.
You're not getting no pum pum for how long, bro? Because you said the mash is me.
I said 3,
And
5, 2,
you de-escalated the situation between them two, and they all knew it's calm. You can do it, bro.
Man said false 9.
For you lot's argument, bro.
Man said players of false 9, fake striker.
Yeah, that's it. You have to do it.
Well, you have to take
You're gonna
it
have to
out.
firm it. You're gonna have to firm something. I would do
How are you
it.
gonna do it?
Bruv, think about it. Either way,
These man,
someone
these
gets
man
punched
stuck it
out.
on me for leaving the club. But they said when their mum and their sister argue, they're
Not
going
sis,
to
No, not
mum
sis,
and
not
wife.
sis.
Sorry.
No, because if it's sis, my
The
sister's
bag-
wrong.
the
Hey,
bag is-
if it's sis, my sister's wrong anyways.
Yeah, man, you have to back mum regardless.
You go back, yeah.
You
Go
leave
back
it.
regardless.
And furthermore, yeah, the funny thing is, I can't imagine his mum having to get up and slap her because the word she would use,
It's like a slap.
the girl would have been out the door
Yeah,
already.
it's like a
Oh
slap anyway.
God, and that slap.
And then if she does connect, it's not.
Oh my God.
But then again, your girl gets up and uppercuts your mum.
You know.
Then what?
You know what it was, yeah? I'm gonna have to pattern my mom from a distance. She's gonna be over there.
What about if you try to speak? You're like, oh, shut up, don't speak.
Nah.
Your mouth is zipped, bro. You're not gonna talk.
No, with my dynamics, not like that, bro. She'll listen to me. So.
You
We're
got-
talking about my mom.
If you had to actually shift someone, you have to shift your wife. You can't actually. You have to shift your wife. You have to remove your wife from that situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove my wife about the situation because I'm guessing we're at the family home anyway.
Yeah.
Mum's house, yeah.
Mum's house, yeah. So I'm gonna have to remove my wife from the situation. But I'm gonna let my mum know that you just put me in a very difficult position, and I'm quite disappointed.
You're the reason I'm not getting none tonight. It's you.
Can't say that to your mum.
Obviously.
No, but see, but that you've implied that your mum is at fault.
Yeah,
Like
by
the whole
saying
thing.
that,
Because
you're blaming her.
You said to your mum, you've put me in a difficult situation, but actually it could have been what the wife had said that spun the whole thing
Both
anyway.
of them are at fault because you lot decided to throw hands. You're grown women, bro. Why are you throwing hands off of a fucking a comment?
Okay, but then if you spin it, and let's say, for example, your mum has a boyfriend, and he's talking wild at the table.
When this man
you're not
is
gonna
different.
Why is it different? Why is it different? If he says something wild to you, and you're thinking, is this bro right? He's talking like this in front of mama. And you get up and you're like, nah, you're not having none of it. He swings for you. You swing back.
No, when
How's
this
that different?
when this man is different.
Why is it different?
Because men, we handle conflict normally with hands. Women normally handle conflict with their mouth.
Since when? Girls can fight, bro.
They can fight,
No,
but I'm saying
in this situation, they are
they
fighting.
fight more than men,
your
bro.
mum.
your mum and your wait, hold on. Who's the guy? Is the guy
Your mum's boyfriend.
right? He's not my dad.
No.
You can catch these fists. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you talking about there, bro? And she knows that. And you don't all know this, bro.
No,
You catch these fists.
but let's say he's been the boyfriend for years. He's almost like dad figure, but not
He
dad.
can catch these fists.
That's a 2-piece combo.
You're not my father, fam. Listen, at the end of the day, I might lie.
I hear you.
Or what's he doing? Disrespecting my mum. In front
No,
of
let's
me, or
just say
says to
he
me.
says something wild to you, and then your reaction is like,
Right, you can catch these fists because we know as men, when it goes down, it goes down. But normally, and I'm not saying anything about men or women or anything like that, but normally, when it's women, they usually just... They
I think it's the other way around. Men can talk it out and scrap if they need to scrap.
No,
Women
you-
throw hands a lot quicker
You
than
can,
men.
you can, as a guy, you can fight with someone and then literally 20 minutes later have the phone call and you lot can
Understand.
talk it out.
That's
Females is not like
that's
that.
understandable. Hear what I'm saying though. But more time we do the fighting. More time women don't do the fighting. More time they just do the cussing. I don't even want to talk on it because it's flames every time you talk about it. Yeah. But okay, I'm an expert in the women prison system. We all know this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm an expert. From what I understand, the reason why women's prisons aren't so bad is because there's not a lot of fighting that goes on in there. It's just a lot of gossip. It's a lot of I'm gonna do this and that to you, and it never happens. Yeah. So I know it's just a talking thing. When it comes to the baddest of the baddest, which is prison, it's a talking thing more. Where with the guys, it's a fighting thing. That's just how it is, innit? Like, say what you want, that's just how it is at the end of the day, innit? So I know they do that. So for guys, it's normal. Like, you can catch these fists, but for women, especially when you're in a position where it's your son, and it's your son's wife. It's your son and his wife. For the wife, you know that this is my mum. You know that I love this woman. This woman gave birth to me, and you're gonna go and you're gonna go and punch her. Sorry.
But she slapped you. She slapped you.
She slapped you. Yeah.
She slapped.
Yeah, but you still threw hands, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I understand the embarrassment, but at the end of the day, it's only my family here. Do you know what I'm saying? You're only gonna be embarrassed for my family. Do you know what I'm saying?
So when you're moving forward, all right, cool. Let's say you've removed them from the situation and you patterned it in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. What happens after that? Because they probably aren't going to be blessed again.
I don't know if you lot are like this, but I don't need my family to be cool with my partner.
No,
I don't need my family to be cool with my partner.
No, my family has to be cool with my partner still, man.
No, I understand and I respect that if you lot do, but I don't, because the way I see it is, when I was growing up with my mum and everybody else or whatever, we were her main family.
No, but no, talking about that. So, alright, cool. That's extended family. We're talking about immediate family. So, I'm saying, imagine alright, cool. I put it this way. Let's say your brother and his girl are married.
Right.
You're with your girlfriend.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. They're married, so that she's part of the family and whatnot.
Right.
So obviously, your girlfriends come round for dinner or whatever. And let's say the madness happened between them two.
Well, my brother's
your
wife,
brother's
and
wife, and then your girlfriend,
right?
And it was a similar situation, right? Your whole family are there, as i.e. your brothers, and your sisters are there. So your immediate family are with you, and that situation happened between them, and then they threw hands or whatever.
Right.
Yeah? If after, let's say it was the exact same situation, but obviously it was at your brother's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your mum was present, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And they've thrown hands or whatever at each other. You've diffused the situation as best you can.
Yeah.
There. What do you do from there, given that your girlfriend, obviously your immediate family, look at your girlfriend like, yo, you have a twat of a girlfriend.
But they're gonna look at my brother's girlfriend the same way.
No, what if they don't?
Because she's a wife.
Because she's and she's already been established as part of the
she's
family,
a wife.
and she's part of the family. Like
that
we say that.
So, you know
see the difference.
Yeah,
what I was saying last time.
I hear you, but what is that? How people see stuff? Yeah.
Yeah,
100%, 100%.
No, I'm learning
because
this, bro.
Realistically, when you see a girlfriend, you see why. That's why girls always pressure you about or when getting married. They pressure because it is a level up. Yeah, it's like. I don't
see why it is, man.
Huh?
Sorry, man.
I don't
know, but it's not that. It's just like it's a step further that you've taken in showing. One, your commitment to each other, but two, where you see each other.
It's the final
form.
You
know what I mean? It's like, put it this way. It's old fashioned, but no one gets married to get divorced, isn't it? That's the standard, isn't it? But that's the old fact. So that's the way families see it, isn't it? Like when you get married, that's your wife. So that's it. Concrete. That's concrete, isn't it? That's concrete.
So wait, but that's mad though, because what, you're gonna treat her different because.
Not you personally are not going to treat.
No, I'm saying that the family's going to see her as different because she's a wife and I have a girlfriend.
Potentially. Because remember, there's also a long-term thing as well.
Why are you looking at her like that when it's my fault that I haven't married her?
No. So the reason why it's an issue is because your girlfriend has had an altercation with your sister-in-law to the point where they've thrown hands. Your sister-in-law has been part of the family.
How long have you been with your girlfriend?
You could have been with your girlfriend, let's say 3 years.
Yeah, that's good enough time. You're gone.
Cool. But your brother's been with his wife.
Yeah.
Maybe they were together for 4 years and it's a year they've been married. She's establishing the family, i.e. she's been part of the family longer, and to the point where you're having family dinners at the house of your brother and your sister-in-law, and it's their house.
Yeah.
So you've gone there, yeah. But either way, she's more of the family to your mum, to everyone else at the time. It's nothing to take away from your girlfriend at the time,
100%,
but that's just what it is. What I'm saying is when the altercation happens and the madness happens and they throw hands or whatever, they're looking at your girlfriend as like...
No, I have a problem with it, bro. I'll tell you the problem that I have with it, yeah? You said 3 years... Okay, like the time, obviously, you make it...
Yeah, just random.
But, like, at the end of the day, whether or not we're married or not, you know that my brothers and sisters, and as well as my mother, would know that this person means a lot to me, whether she's my wife or not. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They would have been integrated into the family, gone, you know, done bare stuff with the family and whatever, done bare stuff with her as well. When it comes down to something like a fist fight or whatever that they've done, that they've both done wrong, you're going to now hold up wife and girlfriend to decide who you're going to take sides with. That's mad, bro.
No, it's not about taking sides. It's just that they're just more lenient in general. Like, they understand they're both wrong. They're both wrong.
No, but even if they're lenient,
but I was only getting at, to get back to the point of you saying that you don't really care whether your family like your girl or not.
No, I don't.
So even immediate family. So your mum.
I don't. But I think my thing's different.
That's what I'm saying. But
I think my thing's different. You know my thing's different.
Yeah.
But I think it's because my thing's different still. But I don't. But yeah, I can't speak. I can't speak because my thing's different. Yeah, I can't speak because my thing's different. But at the same time, like I said, like growing up, all you knew was your mum. If you're lucky enough to have your pops in your life, your pops, and any like little cousins and whatever. Mostly you're seeing your mum, hopefully pops, and then you go from there. Like, but as you get older, bro, all these other relatives, everybody gets on with their life. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, yeah.
So do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Family, I don't care about them family events. I don't care.
This is gonna be your new family, your wife, your child. This is gonna be your new family at the end of the day.
No, that's facts.
And with time, things heal.
That's facts.
As we get older, people like 10 years. I'll probably go chat to my mum in 10 years.
Hey, what if she has a scarf? She got a slap. It reminds her every day she looks in the mirror.
From the scar,
you see it.
But yeah, man, like time heals, and I don't know, man. This is all crazy stuff.
I feel like this episode's just been hella scenarios.
No, but it's been I've enjoyed it. So.
But let me lighten it up. So recently, my dad's been watching a lot of Nigerian movies, isn't it?
Right.
He's been on, so this has got me mad. One, I'm hearing bare noise downstairs, and this is all day. Like, this is all day from 8 a.m. Man's watching. So, and where he's watching it is YouTube, so it's getting me mad. And what made it worse is I've gone on my YouTube, thinking, now remember I play FIFA, so I watch the FIFA videos.
Yeah.
The new SBCs come out and that. I don't see none of that, so I'm looking at the thing.
Wait,
I'm like,
wait.
I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, hold on, is this even my thing? So I see who's logged in. It's me. So I'm looking at it. So I go downstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'll grab the remote. I'll check the YouTube thing. It says sign in as Asher. I said, my so there's Nigerian movies everywhere. I ain't got nothing against it. Don't get twisted.
No.
But the fact that it's on mine.
They're cold, but very low quality.
You said the algorithm changed. It was crazy. Everything I subscribed to, none of it came up. Nothing was there. Yeah. And all it was showing me stuff that had partially been watched, started, and it's all crazy, isn't it?
The red line wasn't even all the way at the end. It was only halfway.
So boom. So he's been watching that all week. Even my mum started to watch it as well. Yeah. So obviously they're hearing Oga being said in the Nigerian.
Love the African people. We love it.
So my dad is curious, innit? But he don't mind asking questions if he's not sure in it. So he's at the bus stop. This is funny. He's on the way to Dalston. He's waiting for the 236. Man sees a guy that he sees all the time. So he knows the guy's African. Don't know where he's from. Yeah. So he asks the guy, I don't mean to be disrespectful. Like, are you Nigerian or are you African? That's how my dad said it. So my dad is fresh. I'm like, because I asked him, I was just like, that's how you asking someone, are they Jamaican or they Caribbean?
Yeah,
like, they're moving crazy. He said, well, I don't know the countries. Like, that's how I said, all right, cool. So,
it's the older generation.
Yeah, that's how they say it. So all he means is, are you Nigerian or from another African country?
Yeah.
The guy never responded in terms of that. He said, basically, I've been watching Nigerian movies. They keep saying Oga. What does it mean?
Oga.
Yeah. So the guy told, it means boss. He said, oh, okay. And he just walks off. My dad walked off happy. What I'm saying is that the fact that he had the opportunity to go to my man, just ask him that question, yeah. Imagine it was something brazy that we were saying.
Lucky it was the word boss. Imagine if it was something mad.
Yeah, that would be crazy, you know.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but yeah, he still pissed me off though because my whole YouTube thing is fucked up.
He's more pissed about the algorithm being fucked up.
The whole thing is mad, bruv. I can't watch nothing. Even the other day, your RFTV stuff started popping up here. They're all gone again. They're all gone again.
Why is it popping up? It's been a while.
I don't know. Bro. The ones I hadn't watched yet, they came up.
Recommendations.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, there's nothing.
I'm going to look into the camera for this one. My YouTube shit was absolutely atrocious. Hear what I'm saying to you? That was a very... This was lockdown. Everybody thought there was going to be a YouTuber. Yeah? Don't go watch that shit. It's absolutely horrible.
You need to see when he tried to do that, break his neck.
I thought that was good.
I know. The one that didn't get no reaction really, but was funny was Sheamus's one. It's always gonna be funny. Sheamus didn't know what to do because he looked at Vinnan like this.
He was scared, but when I
he looked up at Vinnan.
That's Sheamus.
I watched one video where you did, I think, Mafia with Shabba 2 weeks. I think it was